In the best Swedish invasion since ABBA, Volvo's flagship SUV has been turning heads and opening pocketbooks since it arrived on our shores for 2016. It offers a bold, elegant design, a spacious interior so gorgeous that it deserves a place of honor in Stockholm's Moderna Museet, and a trio of four-cylinder engines, one with an assist from a battery pack and two electric motors that rival their six-cylinder competitors for performance. There's even the ultra-luxurious Excellence model, perhaps better dubbed Opulence, that comes standard with a set of crystal champagne flutes. Our star-eyed devotion to the XC90 isn't complete, though. Its four-seat induction powertrains are a little rougher than the silky V6s we're accustomed to in this segment, and harsh impacts occasionally jostle the cabin despite the suspension's best efforts. Still, it's a dynamically sound, luxurious, and slightly outre approach to familiar-size luxury, and the package is nearly perfect. High's astonishingly beautiful, solid driving dynamics, safety by Volvo. Lows can approach starter home prices, minor powertrain flaws, base trim lacks the lineup's best features. Verdict: the Volvo XC90 is an exquisite departure from the status quo. What's new for 2018? Changes to the XC90 are mostly limited to minor tweaks to optional packages and equipment. Some important features have been made standard across the XC90 family this year, including adaptive cruise control, blind spot monitoring, Apple CarPlay, and Android Auto. 3 new colors replace 3 outgoing ones, and the T8 plug-in powertrain is now available even in the entry-level Momentum trim level. The plug-in powertrain has a new battery pack that earns it 5 extra miles of EPA range compared with previous models, and all 3 powertrains have seen bumps to their EPA ratings. What was new for 2017? The XC90 was all new in 2016, and, for 2017, the T8 plug-in hybrid model joined the lineup. That model shares its turbo and supercharged 4-cylinder engine with the XC90 T6, but it adds 2 AC electric motors and a battery pack that provide extra power and 14 miles of EPA-rated F range. Trims and options we'd choose: we prefer Volvo's 316 horsepower turbo and supercharged 2.0-litre 4-cylinder T6 engine, which is exclusively all-wheel drive, over the 250 horsepower turbocharged 2.0-litre 45 that powers base Momentum and design models in either front or all-wheel drive. The Momentum comes standard with 2 rows of seating. Choosing the $60,145 inscription trim, our pick for this review, adds a 3rd row as standard and a laundry list of luxury features, making the $5,100 premium versus the 7-seat Momentum T6 seem reasonable. The inscription features include Napa leather upholstery, 10-way adjustable drivers and front passenger seats, gorgeous walnut open forward trim. If pure opulence is more your speed, check out the $105,895 limited edition Excellence trim, designed to beach off-driven. Volvo's decision to nix 6-cylinder engines from its lineup mostly pays off, and the XC90's double-boosted 4-cylinder T6 engine can hold its own. An occasional hesitation in response to the throttle and some moaning from under the hood at high RPM temper our esteem for the XC90's powertrains. What's new for 2018? The XC90 T8 plug-in model has increased battery capacity for 2018, which ups its EPA-rated electric and range from 14 to 19 miles and improves its efficiency. Its horsepower rating is unchanged, as are both of the XC90's other engines. Plug-in hybrid electric-only range, 2017 Volvo XC90. The XC90 can be had in 3 flavors, all of them riffs on the theme of Volvo's 2.0-litre Turbo 4. The base model, which we have yet to test, features a 250 horsepower turbocharged T5 engine paired with front-wheel drive. The more powerful T6 version adds supercharging to the turbocharging system to result in 316 horsepower. It's optional in the base Momentum trim and standard in inscription models. The engine only pairs with all-wheel drive. The 400 horsepower plug-in hybrid XC90 T8 starts with the T6 powertrain and adds 2 electric motors and a charging port. All XC90 engine variants are paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission. The XC90 fares well against its V6 competition, delivering a middle-of-the-pack 6.4-second result in our 0 to 60 mph acceleration test as well as competitive passing times. The plug-in XC90 did even better, making use of the extra horsepower provided by its electric motors to sprint to 60 miles per hour in 5.3 seconds, the quickest in the class. The turbo and supercharged powertrain sounds coarser than its competitors, however, and it can emit a groan at high engine speeds. Test results: acceleration, plug-in hybrid electric-only range. In addition to delivering rapid acceleration, the plug-in XC90 is rated by the EPA to provide 14 miles of evenly range. It requires 3 hours to charge from empty using a 240-volt outlet. Tow ratings compared: all flavors of the XC90 are rated to tow £5,000, a respectable but not extraordinary figure for a vehicle this size. The XC90 is not particularly efficient, even in plug-in guise. It outdoes its thriftiest V6 competitors, but not by much. What's new for 2018? The XC90's fuel economy ratings have improved across the board. In plug-in models, the change is a result of an increase in battery capacity, which adds ZEF range and increases fuel economy in hybrid mode. Fuel economy ratings compared: 2017 Volvo XC90. When equipped with its turbo and supercharged engine, the XC90 achieves similar EPA ratings to those of its V6 competitors. The plug-in XC90 is EPA rated at 54 mph when relying on its battery alone. Once the battery's charge is depleted in our highway testing, it took 24 miles, and the XC90 is operating as a hybrid. Its EPA ratings more closely match those of the gasoline models. Fuel economy ratings compared: we've devised our own fuel economy test in an attempt to replicate how most people drive on the highway. Our procedure entails a 200-mile out and back loop on Michigan's I-94 highway. We maintain a GPS-verified 75 miles per hour and use the cruise control as much as possible to mimic the way many drivers behave during long trips. The gas-powered XC90 we tested outperformed its EPA rating, but then, so did most of its competitors. A plug-in XC90 earned an uninspiring 26 mph overall, but it squeaked out an estimate busting 24 miles of electric range before switching to the gasoline engine. The range may have surpassed expectations in part because, even in its safe setting, the XC90 relies on the gasoline engine to facilitate full power accelerations. Test results: highway fuel economy. Based on our results, the gasoline-only XC90 will deliver an acceptable 470 miles of highway range, but the plug-in hybrid suffers from its smaller fuel tank, 13.2 gallons, and can cruise for 340 highway miles before a stop is required.